guys, it's me, Tess. Forgive the crash and the mess that is occurring. Everyone is sick in the house. I have a sinus infection, which is headachy and yuck, and the other three, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they do non-stop coughing. So I've been getting zero sleep. But that's not what you came here for. I am going to show off my stitching. It will hopefully be a quick video, but being mania, I have a lot of starts. They'll be crinkling. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it all together. I think this is in order of what I did. I hope I'm not doubling up there on my desk instead of in my bookshelf, so I'm hoping that means this is what this week was. First up, I think, was Whirls by Connie G Stitches. It was the most sale mystery box. I'll try and get closer because it's tiny bit. There we go. So just did tiny little bit in the center. I'm only working on my mania starts for half an hour each day, so not a lot of progress, but I think it's a nice medium that I still get to work on Haystack. Not that I really did, because again, illness has taken over the household. The next one here is Space Traveler, I think. Is it Space Traveler? Yes. This must have been the Sunday, the first one, just because it's a Haid and I thought I was keeping them to weekends. Yeah, not a lot done. Tiny little bit up the top corner. This one, I think I'm doing Cross Country by Paige. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. So I just feel like I'm really out of it today. Doing my best. I don't want to try and keep track of everything for next week with mania adding to the pile. Next up was baubles. I wanted to create 3D baubles. Jamie Chalmers, his bauble project last year. I love the idea of having the baubles on the tree, but wanted them 3D rather than an embroidery hoop. I think I've figured out how to do that in Excel, so I just made a start on one of them. Maybe ready by Christmas 2020. We'll see. Next one, I got very little done. Needleworker. The others I haven't had the chart in there, so sorry to show you. The fabric is a lot darker than I expected when I'm working in the tea room at work. So I just got a little bit, which way are we going? This way, I think. A little bit of the W done. But yeah, it was a bit of tough going with the lighting situation, but it is what it is. Next one. Of course, this isn't going to go in there now. I'm going to have to tidy that later. Next one, my to-do list by Lizzie Kate. Now, I'm not doing it as charted. I'm not going to have all the little doodads in there. I'm just going to put the list centered. Did this with African Violet by Cottage Garden Threads, and it is beautiful. Absolutely love. It is showing brighter than it actually is. It's being washed out. That's better. It's a better colour. Love. Absolutely love. It looks so much prettier in person. I'm sorry, but there's not much I can do about that. Curse the recording and lighting stitch. And then 2 days I did or started Today's Good Mood and Dear Coffee. I will show them both to you because it's the same chart. So Today's Good Mood, I started the little coffee cup. I'm again using the purple that I used for But First Coffee, and then the Coffee Time, Dear Coffee, I Love You. I've started the banner because it's sort of in the middle and got the first run, and that's in, I think, 838. So it's just a brown. I think I'm going to fill I Love You in with the purple just to bring a bit more of it into the chart, because I am using the purple across all three. I'm not sure if I've told you before, I'm not sure of anything right now. Now, I'm trying to get comfortable. Yesterday went to Mittagong as to why I didn't record. Peaceful Forest by Bent Creek. I bought this in Mittagong after I saw Mitch Stitch pick it up, and has become a sal. I'm pretty sure it's Peaceful Forest sal. That's what I hashtagged yesterday when we started it. Michelle was supposed to be there and we were supposed to start it together. Unfortunately, she wasn't well either, but we did still start it the same day. Now, what I think a funny story, I'm not sure if it actually is, I'm not one for using called for thread, fabric, anything. I had dyed a piece of fabric myself and I just pulled 2 colours. Wasn't a fan of what is showing there, just pulled whatever I thought looked good. And Debbie said, oh, we should look and make sure you don't need more than 1 skein. Turns out I actually did pick the called for. One of them just mustn't. It must stitch up differently or look differently on the skein because it's not looking like that at all. But anyway, that's the start I made. First of the little round tree. And that brings me to my goodies from Mittagong. So I bought the threads for Peaceful Forest, which I will show once I pull out. Okay, we've got this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's not true to colour at all. So these two, where is it? These two are green. This middle one's showing up a lot more brown than it is in person. And then just drop them, why not? And then I've chosen quite a bright orangey, yellowy red for the stars and moon rather than what was called for, and then a purple for the fence and gate because I'm obsessed with purple. And then I also bought Gumnut just cause it's a pretty colour. Then I also bought this. Now I had this idea in my head on I'm making an advent calendar. It's going to be in the shape of a Christmas tree. So I picked up this fabric. I think it's not quite as dark, but I think it'll turn out to be a nice Christmas tree green-ish. And then I also bought some pretty beads to make the star. So I've got these two, the same colour. Again, it's really not showing. It's more of a bronze in 2 different sizes. And then I've got that colour as well. So I was thinking that I could use the top 2 for the star, like the bigger one and that, and then use the little one of this colour just dispersed through it. We'll see how that turns out. And a couple more things before I go. Debbie, absolutely beautiful Snag Nabbit. I've been wanting to try one of these for a while, but just haven't been able to justify shipping price when this is all I get. So hopefully I like that. And then I've also got thread cards. I did make my own for Fingers of God, and I love them. I just don't have time to do it, so I've grabbed these for a couple. I think 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 there for Hades that I'm thinking of doing on the diagonal. But oh, I was going to say that's it, but no. Last but not least, my haystack sunset. Almost finished the next colour. I'm hoping by the time I see you again I will be, and then I get to work on another purple, which is exciting. But on that note, I am sorry I'm going to have to leave you. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope your mania is going well if you are participating. I'll see you next week. Bye guys.